Mr. Joe Rogan himself. I signed a contract and Drake never fucked me. Tap it and then you fucking flick it up.
Mark me, brand me. Don't care. No, that's I don't think they're very calendar-esque.
The pollen has been killing me.
Yo, I felt
what's happening?
Pollen is high, dude. I'm coughing, sneezing, and also like my family is already paranoid, so I'm coughing and sneezing in front of them because of like and my allergies, and I'm like, listen, that's high pollen.
I had it on my phone. I forgot. It's not. There's 3 different types. I don't know which one I am. I think I'm there's like
a little pollen.
Hay pollen, tree pollen, and
hay what?
Hay like hay pollen.
Like the
hay,
like hay or like the horse?
No. Like, well, I mean what you're talking about is the same thing. Hay and the horse.
No, hay.
Oh no, obviously not that kind of hay. I don't know, like hay fever.
I could be allergic to people.
I don't know.
Hay fever.
No, there's some hay something or other. Hay isn't just in horses.
The doctor said I'm allergic to trees and grass.
Tree, grass, and I think hay.
Hay what?
Hay.
Like needle in a haystack?
Like hay. It's. I think hay is very common. That's why they feed it to animals, and that's why they like bundle it up, and they have a haystack because it just like grows.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Exponentially.
I understand. What they do with it.
It's a lot of hay. There's hay all around. I'm pretty sure that's true.
I don't walk to the park and see hay everywhere. We also don't got horses.
It's in the air. It's not.
Oh,
I mean, it's not. It doesn't grow there, but it's like it's just. I think like different plants are types of hay. I have no idea, by the way. I'm just totally guessing.
That doesn't sound.
I think it is. I think it is true though. Like some. Oh. There's definitely 3 kinds of pollen. Hay,
I believe that maybe.
Tree pollen.
Grass pollen.
Yeah, they had different words. If I had my phone, I'd look it up. But
water pollen.
No, they had. Either way.
Ass pollen.
One of them has been particularly high recently, so I think that's the one that I'm allergic to.
It has to be trees or grass, because I mean.
I don't think so.
Well, it's definitely not the hay.
It's definitely not the tree pollen. I mean, that's been regular. But one of them has been severely high.
And we're assuming it's the hay pollen.
It's definitely not the tree pollen, and I don't think grass pollen even really exists. I'm not really sure. There's definitely a few different kinds. Again, you should just look it up because I don't know anything about it. I'm just making it all up as I go.
I like watching you go. It's fun.
I'm just making it all up.
You're not a Claritin D man?
I am. Claritin D is great because you can drink on it, and it works pretty well.
Works? I don't like how as soon as it touches my tongue, though, I get a little it goes, it disperses.
What?
Or is that Claritin?
I don't know.
Are there other things? What are the other?
There's Zyrtec.
No, I don't do that.
There's Flonase.
No, that's not right either.
No, Claritin.
Just do Claritin.
I like. I have the little liquid gel tablets. So.
Oh no! There's these ones that are like they're almost pill, almost solid, but they're kind of like this new kind of form of matter.
Just like a pressed pill, right?
No.
Just like a.
I don't know. It looks like a sheet, like a tablet.
Like a sheet, like a Listerine strip?
Yeah.
Remember those things?
Kinda. Dude, I used to walk around, like when I went away to like the colleges, no, I never went away, but when I went to go visit the colleges, that's all what I would carry around, the Listerine strips. And if that thing touched the roof of your mouth, it felt like you bit into Satan's ass.
Yeah, I know. I used to love those things. I used to have them when I was a kid, and I was like, pretend that it was like
candy?
Like acid. Like just like hard drugs. It's like, what else do you put like a sheet of paper on your tongue and you're just like,
yeah,
look at this.
Yeah, it's weird that they teach kids that one, right?
It's a weird thing, but I used to think I was so cool. I was like, look at these.
You did it in front of everybody? Like,
yeah.
Big podcast is leaving YouTube, man.
I know, the huge news. The podcast god.
The podcast god.
Podcast god, Mr. Joe Rogan himself.
Mr. Joe Rogan.
Got an exclusive, signed a exclusive deal with Spotify.
Dude.
Starting at the end of the year.
How big?
It's huge.
Do you think that bag is?
Just huge. Lots of money.
Lots of
figures.
Too much money.
Lots of commas.
How many zeros? 9 figures.
9 figures.
How much is 9 figures?
It's 100 million over is 9 figures.
It's definitely more than 9 figures.
It is.
Well, I don't think
it's not. It can't be 10.
I don't think we're hitting a 10 figure, but
that's literally impossible. I mean, his net worth right now is like 25 to 50 million. Million.
Well, now it's going to be.
So if it was 9 figures, he would have at least doubled it in one transaction.
Yeah, but I mean that won't come out till like the like the end. Like that doesn't happen right away. The deal has to go through, and then like
Yeah, I mean,
a quarter.
it went through. It's done.
I'm saying, but like it doesn't get filed like right away.
Oh no,
on
I'm
his
saying
net
his
worth.
net worth is right now.
But it's gonna be. I can't believe it.
I don't know when.
It also didn't really feel like a Joe Rogan move, right? A little bit.
Well, 2 years ago, Joe Rogan said that signing with Spotify didn't make sense.
Oh, he said that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And what, it was a big hoo-ha, I guess, for a while?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people have asked him. Probably
Exclusive.
biggest podcast ever.
But, you know.
And it's also it's still free.
Yeah, and
I mean,
he said
you can still do it. You can still do it for free. Like use Spotify. Obviously, you have to watch ads.
Yeah, but, you know.
You have to watch ads if you watch a Joe Rogan YouTube video now.
That's true. And, you know him. Like, he'll never give up creative control anyway, so.
Oh, yeah, and he made it very specific that he's not going to give up creative control, and it's only a licensing deal. It's not blah, blah, blah.
Dude, you just if you're just this company and you just scoop up all this money you could grab with your hands and just drop it in front of somebody and go, okay, you're with us now. You could have all this.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it went down, though.
I think so. I think it was just like that.
It's Joe Rogan. There's a lot of thought. There's a lot of thought given into it. Like there is everything he does.
Yeah. Or he just saw 9 figures and was like, all right, I could if it's gonna be the same anyway, why not? What's the difference?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess the fear that everybody has with that is that you say if it's going to be the same, but is it going to be the same?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. But still videos. But who knows if Spotify's like new video thing is going to be good or whatever that is, you know?
Yeah, I've never seen a video on Spotify. So.
Yeah, that's all like brand new pushing forward. So I don't know.
Either way, Spotify, you can contact us on our management, and we'll gladly sign a deal with you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You wouldn't have to do this. You could probably just like
Picky Boys spot.
Probably just like-
we'll at least
like
need,
that.
At least need 9 figures, probably 2.
I'll
I'll settle for 8.
I'll settle for 8.
8.
I'll settle for 8
We'll do
figures.
8.
We'll do 8. No problem.
We'll do 8.
And you could and you know, you could flick my nipple too.
Talk about. I mean, you know.
I'll throw it in.
Yep. Just
We'll push your agenda.
like I said, just shoot us an email.
Boom,
We're good.
boom, right there.
It's gonna be beautiful.
All right, Mr. Skills.
Excuse me,
You heard me,
Mr. Skills.
Mr. Skills.
Nobody's ever called me that.
I got this for you.
Oh, we saw we saw the thing on TikTok.
Of course.
We'll become a TikTok podcast.
Hopefully everyone's been watching. We both have one video up now. Oh, what the?
God, Antonio.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just flashing my new piece here.
Why do you not have a case on it? That's risky business.
I don't think anyone has ever successfully ordered a good first case.
Not true.
I don't think anyone's ever done it.
Yeah, I've
every
done it.
single
I've
time.
done it a ton of times.
No, you're lying. 'Cause
It's so easy.
every
You just
sing-
look at what
Nope.
you just look at what the name of your phone is and say, "Oh, okay."
This is wrong. I think every single time I've ordered at least the first case for any new phone I've had, never fit. Not
That
once.
doesn't make
Never
any
fit
sense.
once.
It literally makes no sense.
Never fit
you
once.
just have to know which phone you have.
That's
It's so easy.
It's hard enough. You know what? The phone should tell you which phone you have.
It does.
Oh, well, whatever. It should do it in
Just
English.
go in settings. It's very easy.
That's so much work. Also,
Also, you got the biggest iPhone. You just look for the newest, biggest. Boom. That's it.
it
That's
was
the
biggest
case.
boom. Well, it didn't come. It was slightly smaller.
No, because you didn't order the right one.
Either way, the new case isn't coming yet because I haven't ordered it, but I'm not going to.
In that time, you're gonna crack.
I'm
the
not.
shit
First of
out
all,
that
don't
thing.
wish that evil upon me. And I'm not going to pick up this phone.
Hey, you don't even have a screen protector on it yet.
I'm a risky boy. I live on the edge.
You gotta get a. I'm telling you, you gotta get a screen protector.
The case I'm getting though, you can't have a screen protector with it or something.
What do you mean?
It said like, don't make sure there's no
doesn't
screen
make
protector.
any
Listen,
sense.
I'm just reading.
You got
I'm
it.
learning how to read. And I'm reading labels.
I'm telling you, you're gonna fucking rue the day. You gotta get a screen protector.
Also,
Yeah, last week you sat here and said I've never seen an iPhone without its screen cracked, and it's incredibly true.
that's true.
You have to get a screen
But
protector.
I'm a man of firsts, and I've had many.
Okay,
And I'll be the first. I'll be the pioneer of the iPhones to not crack it.
I'm telling you.
Also, it's bullshit. I have to teach my phone words like it's a baby.
What do you mean?
Like I type and the autocorrect is way too quick. I couldn't even write like tonight, TN. It goes to TJ. It's like, I don't know what TJ.
Oh yeah, the one thing I hate about iPhones, when you type in OMW like on my way,
Grandma's
it
ass.
autocorrects it to on my way with an exclamation point. It's just
It's like, yo, stop
so
yelling at me.
exciting.
Stop yelling at me.
Yeah.
I do like the slam feature though, like in the loud and the whisper and the invisible text. Very good.
I've never
Very good.
even used that
Well,
until you started texting me.
Start reading books, okay?
And what's the point? All right, so
Either
here's
way,
this thing
either
on
way,
TikTok.
explain it.
Basically, tap it once here, tap it twice here. No, once, twice. I don't know. You tap it and then you fucking flick it up,
And
and the thing comes up. Essentially, like sabering a champagne bottle.
In our our competitive spirit, we're gonna see who can do it. But first, we have to protect every piece of technology we have here.
It's like sabering a champagne bottle.
Have you ever done that?
Yes, many times. I've done it with a bunch of different objects.
Like what? Like have you done it with a banana?
I know somebody who's done it with an iPhone, and it works.
Did it have a case on it?
No, he actually cracked his iPhone.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
But little physics lesson, not physics. Little glass lesson.
Pull it towards you.
The seam of a glass comes around the bottle, and right where the lip meets the seam is the weak point.
Where? Here?
If you look at the seam, right here, where the seam meets the lip of the bottle, that is the weak point, and it works particularly well with champagne because champagne's super pressurized, and so.
Do you have your weapon?
And so when you hit that weak point, even just lightly, it'll pop off. And so let's see if it works.
All right, so, but you can't hold it like this. That's not how they do it on TikTok.
No, yeah, I think you just.
So it's a.
I think you just go. I don't know. This is also a curved knife. Let's see. Go. Fuck.
Christ!
But you really got to do it. You got to do it.
This is terrifying.
You do it now.
Oh God! All right,
clinking.
First one to do it. Okay. God, we're gonna have to change the sets after this one. Ready? Can you see me? Can you see the top? All right. Yeah, they got it.
So you try to do the little.
Isn't that what you're not supposed to do?
I think you're supposed to do that. Let's see.
Joe!
I think we're hitting it much harder than people. All
right. So let's try like a nice and like a. You know.
That can't work.
Fuck.
Okay. What?
Yeah. Danny, you're gonna.
You gotta go for it.
You're trying to cut through the bottle.
Now just fucking stabbing people.
All right. No, my turn. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go this side. I'm gonna get a little risky here. Okay. Oh, wow, I think I just made a spark. Did you see that? Dude, I swear to God, I made a spark.
Keep missing it.
I don't think it's gonna work. All right, we'll try a couple more. Come on.
Let's do a montage.
Leave in the comments what do you think. Yeah, do a montage.
Eventually it'll work. There you go.
Oh, that was the loudest. I'm sorry, people. I'll lower that. But woo!
Fuck! How did you do that? Oh,
All right. Well.
Well, I opened it.
I'm better than Danny at almost everything, and that's a fact. All right, now you're just throwing beer everywhere. Stop. Sorry, that's enough. That looks familiar. Woo! All right.
That's a clean break.
Yeah, no, don't do it. I think I cut my lip.
That's a clean break.
That was pretty impressive.
Wow.
That audio fixing is going to be a nightmare. Also, where did that go?
It smells like beer in here. Shitty beer too.
It's non-alcoholics. You know, we're not going to waste beer. No one drinks these. All right.
It's weird that the non-alcoholics have a beerier sound.
Watch out! Come on.
Beerier smell than the beer. The real beer.
Well, you want to get that real experience, you know. After like 10 beers, you don't need the experience anymore. You're probably like, oh. Well, that was I knew I'd be able to do it, so.
Yeah, yours is clean as fuck.
I wasn't surprised, you know. Okay.
I mean, I definitely opened it partially.
Antonio, the one who can do anything. That's my new name.
No, it's not.
Yeah, well, it is now.
I've been very lucky with like roommate situations. Imagine going to college and you have like just the freakiest roommate ever.
Like what?
Like
this guy.
Know,
this guy. He dries his underwear like in the the main room.
Or he's like Big Ed from 90 Day Fiance, and he puts mayo in his hair.
What?
Have you seen that video?
No.
You know, so obviously Big Ed
from
90 Day
knows
Fiance,
Big Ed.
yeah, and it's like I like the view.
Stop.
You're my best view.
So
sweet. So sweet. You know, everybody knows Big Ed by now. But there's one early episode, where he puts mayo in his hair to keep it like oily and healthy. But it's like,
does it work?
They show it, and it's like the most repulsive thing I've ever seen.
It's like,
he literally just takes a jar of mayo and goes, just puts it all over his hair.
So he smells like mayo.
So sweet, yeah. I don't know.
Dude, I never understood that either. It's like people going away to college could then dorm with four people in like a closet-sized separate rooms. That's so weird to me. It really is.
It isn't like, but imagine somebody like that, or somebody who likes.
What if you get three of them?
Or somebody who like is into like. I feel like this is more of like a girl dorm thing.
Here we go.
But somebody who like makes what are they called? Like witch things. You know what I mean?
Like X bags?
No,
Like the crystals?
Like
The
I saw
sage? The sage?
Yeah, like you basically like burn sage into a bottle, into a little jar,
Making potions?
and into a little jar, and then you like put a piece of hair into the jar and put a cork on it, and it's like a Horcrux kind of. It's like, and then I don't know what you do with it. You pray to it or smash it on the ground. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but I know that they exist.
So you're saying that if you were a female and went away to college, you'd be afraid that there was this
That
witch.
I'd be witched. Yeah, I'd be bewitched.
There was this witch who's making these voodoo jars
Well,
against
they
other
definitely
people.
do. I've seen them on TikTok.
Oh,
That's where I get all. I can't stop watching TikTok. I need to stop. Either way, I feel like we talk about this every week. But I saw it on TikTok. I don't know why, but it's like it's a woman and she burns sage like into a jar
her
upside
own
down.
hair?
I
Oh,
think.
dude, imagine finding your
I think
roommate.
it's somebody else's.
Imagine
hair.
finding your roommate rummaging through your garbage for like your toenail, and then they put it in this fucking
See,
jar.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Can you even go to the principal for that? Like, listen,
There's a lot of and I can only imagine. There's even worse stuff that could be happening.
find the tampon.
But yeah, I mean,
That's probably like
But I mean,
that's
I
some
feel like
strong,
there's also worse stuff than just witches. Like, what about just like truly horrible people?
just bad people.
Bad people,
Like blasting music till 3 a.m. You're like, dude, come on, I got testimony. He's like,
who don't care. I mean, you're living in the same room. It's like feet
It's
away
like,
from each other.
and the walls might as well be like, like it doesn't even matter.
No walls. Like just the room,
What?
like a college dorm. Like no walls.
Oh, you're saying just a roommate?
Like your roommate.
No, yeah, but I was talking about the 4 like separate.
Oh, that's once you're. I mean, that's once you get past all the.
That's fair.
You know,
That's fair.
I'm talking about like a freshman dorming, and you have like 3 people in the same like cube essentially.
I think girls definitely have.
That's
it.
upsetting.
I think girls definitely.
That is upsetting.
I think girls definitely have it worse. Just thinking about it, because I feel like guys could kind of like be in the same room but separate. But girls, like if they're so passive aggressive to each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. Must be a nightmare. That's why I never dormed at college.
Yeah, but also if you go in with a friend, that's like the best case scenario.
Yeah, true.
And then you hate the friend because you realize you don't actually like their quirks or living with them, and you're like, God damn it.
Or you grow up and you say, oh well, now I'm in college and I realized that I don't actually want to be on the soccer team. I want to go fucking suck some dick.
Whoa. Why can't you do both?
I mean, you could do both, of course. Or no, but I don't want to be a soccer girl. I want to be a punk girl or something.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know why that. But I'm just saying, friends. What I'm saying is, friends drift apart. That's the point.
That's what you were saying?
That's what I was saying. People go down strange paths once they get to college. Either way, Drake, the Sixth God.
And Millie Bobby Brown, bang.
No, God, no.
Oh, sorry.
But you remember how in God's plan, there's that one line, and it's like, I always love my bed and my mom. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. And everybody's like, oh man, Drake's a normal human being. And I relate to him. He loves his bed. He loves his mama. And he's not sorry about it. But I read today that Drake's mattress costs $400,000.
I think anybody would like that. Actually, I might hate that. Oh, that was a little bit of
Can
anger.
you believe
anger.
that? He made me think that we're
the same. We're the same.
His mattress is, first of all, $400,000.
I love my house.
That's like a house. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I love my house.
It's made with like horsehair and like
hay.
I don't know what could cost $400,000?
Unicorn shavings for the headrest.
There's just like a bunch of people holding it up.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
what
They
is
circulate.
how? I was blown away.
There's like
I was blown away. $400,000.
there's hearts in it. It like beats hearts. There's a fish tank.
It's
It's a robot.
better be worth it, Drake. Better be worth it.
I'd sleep with Drake just to get on that bed.
Just to,
think I
sure
would.
he'll let you sit on it
That'd be fine.
or lay on it.
Yeah, I'd prefer that. Drake.
Oh man, I couldn't. I've been thinking about that all week. I literally saved that. That was the only thing I came to the studio today ready to talk about. Just know that you're not anything like Drake. Don't be fooled.
Know that
I was.
No matter what a rapper says, it's probably not the same caliber. But
Yeah,
I'll tell
also,
you
what, when a rapper flexes, believe Drake.
yes,
Don't believe, fucking, I don't know, somebody on the other rapper.
little hoodie,
That's not a rapper. but don't believe these guys that are like, oh, I got all this money, and that's all the money they literally have.
Yeah.
Drake doesn't even talk about the fact
That he has a
that he has
$400,000
$400,000
mattress.
mattress, and then that's where it begins.
Honestly, I would be too afraid to even have people on it. I wouldn't bring people home to that. I would have another bed to bring people on.
You have a fucking bed, so it's Drake's bed and then a fucking bed.
I would definitely not make that one a fucking bed. Absolutely not.
Isn't there also a whole thing with like if you have sex with Drake, you have to like sign like this huge NDA? Pretty sure one girl broke the NDA, I guess.
Like you can't talk about his dick?
No, it's more of like a
If you get pregnant, that's it?
No, it's more of like a consent thing so that you can't meet to him.
Right.
And
That makes a lot of
also I guess you can't talk about his dick probably. And
Yeah.
also I mean there's
Yeah, there's probably a lot of
multiple
things.
reasons.
But really, so you can't do the whole...
So you can't say like I didn't want to have sex
Right.
with Drake.
It's
Like
because...
your name's on the dotted line, bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
literally. Like, it's the consent part and the you can't talk about my wiener part.
yeah, but imagine I feel like that'd ruin the mood.
No, I don't
You're
think
like
so.
really getting into it, hot and heavy. You just got thrown onto a $400,000 mattress.
Sign here, here,
It's
here,
like,
here.
whoa, and a team of lawyers come
I
out
was
of the
going to say,
closet.
you think it's him? I think the lawyer comes out. It's like, okay.
They have a little bed light, and they're like, "Can you just sign here,
Please, real
here,
quick?"
initials here?"
Yeah.
Do you know the last 4 of your social?
Actually, do you know your whole social? Also, again, I'd sign whatever piece of paper in that moment that Drake put in front of me. No problem.
I mean, I understand, but I'm just saying, definitely ruins the mood.
Or it enhances it. Because once your name's on that line, he can't back out either. I'm fucking him too.
yeah.
He can't back out either.
Yeah, Drake, I signed a contract, and Drake never fucked me.
I'm suing him.
And I'm taking this to court. What are you gonna do?
I'm taking that bed, Drake.
The court rules in favor of Mrs. XYZ and Drake. You have to fuck her now. That's what you have to do.
Hey, what was
To
this
hold
her? I
up
thought it was
your
me.
side of the agreement.
Thank you for that tangent.
It's interesting.
Oof.
Have you noticed the trend of girls saying they have crackhead energy?
I feel like that's been forever. Like, I have fucking unicorn energy. I have...
But I feel like as of recently, there's been a lot of like, oh my god, she's so crackhead.
I have 3
It's
White
like-
Claw energy.
That's not crackhead. That's just
Adderall.
being crazy.
Oh.
Being fucking an insane person.
Yeah.
I mean, and I guess that's what they mean by, but they say crackhead in such a loving way. It's like, no.
Like, you've seen a crackhead?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seriously?
I don't think you've seen one.
Have you seen a crackhead? They
You
like
know?
throw hypodermic needles at people walking down the street.
They take shits in their hands and throw it.
Yeah, exactly. That's not a crackhead.
Granada.
Drinking 4 White Claws in a row
It's
and
not
then,
crackhead energy.
fucking, I don't
And then
know.
flashing a nipple. It's like,
Yeah,
relax.
that's not crackhead.
Relax. That's a Tuesday, Bethany. Get out of here.
Exactly.
Calm down.
You got to watch it with that.
Yes. People be
don't
throwing
know.
out insults.
I heard it a lot.
Yeah? Recently? At all the bars you've been to?
Racy.
Recently? Yo, are you ready to get scanned for diseases at bars to be able to get in?
I'm so ready.
Dude, I'm
Honestly,
so
I
excited.
am so ready. I know people are making a big hubbub right now. You know, as everything's starting to reopen.
Soon.
Looks like we're starting to kind of, go on a downward slope here. And people are not liking the new rules.
People are not liking the new rules.
Not particularly. There was a woman that got, that blew up on Twitter because she said, I have a medical condition and I can't wear a mask.
What's
So
the
you
medical?
have to let me into.
What's the medical condition?
She didn't want to disclose that, which is her right, but that's because it's bullshit. And and
I'll plead the
and,
fifth.
and the guy, the store managers were so helpful to her, and they were like, "Of course, like, how about we shop for you? Like, just tell us what you want.
That's
We'll
fair.
go shop if you don't have a
Yeah,
mask. And
give
they
us
were
a
like,
list.
I actually I have some private things, and I don't want you knowing. It's like, first of all, the cashier would have known what
Yeah,
you
really.
did anyway.
It's self-checkout.
But the whole point is that
She's being a
grasping towards these larger, like, you can't make me do anything.
Right,
but,
right.
I mean, there's always been no shoes, no shirt,
No service, bitch.
That wasn't an infringement on your rights. So why is a mask? We just want to feel safe.
Yeah.
And I'm liking towards those. I'm really taking a liking towards these new things that are coming out.
Dude, people shopping for me, fucking do it. Do it.
Also, for the first time in their illustrious 150 plus year history, Peter Luger's in New York City is delivering.
Thank God, because they need to keep up with the times. Those people, they look like dinosaurs.
So that's a big deal. They're on caviar right now.
Oh, well, of
which
course.
is like
the classy one.
Classy Uber Eats.
The $400,000.
You get like
one.
Nobu, yeah, exactly. And so I might as well do it.
Dude.
They're probably gonna stop doing it eventually, and
yeah, that's true.
I could say I got delivery from. What'd you get delivered? Oh, I got the steak for $4. This man is gonna drop a fucking whole cow on my on my doorstep.
My doorstep. Move.
Exactly.
It comes with the butcher. No, man. I want. Listen, I know a lot. We talked about this not on here, but like in our friend group. But dude, I would love for the bouncer to scan something on me, maybe like my freaking pinky or my forehead, and it says you got no disease, and you go in. I would love that. I go into a bar and I know that everybody I'm with has nothing. You know how much freeing I would be? I would be more free with the knowledge that everyone is free also than I did before this whole thing started. Because I don't know what diseases these people have.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? The company I used to work for is starting, just emailed out their like opening up plan, and they were saying how like they're gonna do temperature checks at the door.
I'm game with that,
and I'm saying I'm
game
down
with it. And whoever's not game with it, your opinion, but why? Just put a thermometer in my ass. Let me into the bar. I don't care.
I mean, yeah,
I don't care.
I mean, it's not like it's an invasive, thing.
Well, that one might be.
That's a thermometer
in my ass.
Oh, not if they put it in your ass.
Not that invasive.
But just a thermometer check. The only problem I have with that is
here we go.
Now if you're actually just have a fever, I mean, I guess you shouldn't be going.
You shouldn't be there. That's why I like it better. You shouldn't be there. Even if you have a fever, you shouldn't be there.
That's true. But one night for some reason you're
hot.
You're running high, and you're like, you're on a line and you get scanned and somebody's like, hey, what the fuck? This guy has a fever. What if it becomes like
fucking stab him?
Yeah, everybody gets upset.
Like, all right, relax.
Why are you even on the line? He coughed on me.
Yeah, fucking, I can't get in now. Or like, first of all,
or what if it has those implications? You're on a line with somebody in the middle. Person has a high fever. That person can't get in, and also
the 6
people, 10 behind, 10 in forward. Get out of here.
You can't do that because people.
That would be upsetting.
Because you can't do that. That would
be upsetting.
You can't do that because not only do people have fevers, but now they're getting beat up. Can't do it. Beat up from a distance. Maybe throw rocks.
But it also would make sense.
Would make sense.
I don't know. It's hard.
And also, half of our friends have a problem with the one step of showing the ID at the door without looking too drunk and getting kicked out. There's no way they'll be able to get scanned now, plastered. There's no way.
Yeah.
Also, and what the bad comes with the good. We know for a fact that they're gonna there's a new reason to look at you the wrong way and go, no, you got the scan said no, get out.
Yeah.
I don't even mean a race thing. I mean just like, when people don't see you.
I mean, it's not just the green light that's like beep. Okay. It's like you still know the temperature.
Maybe.
It's a good temperature. It's
or
not.
what if it is like the
Do you know what a healthy temperature is?
96.8? 98.6.
I think it's 98.3.
No, it's not. Osmosis Jones, bitch.
98.3 KTU. It sounds like a radio station.
Yeah, we got good blood flow through the body today.
I think it's 98.3.
98.6. God damn it. Siri, what's the average body temperature?
They don't have to say Siri for the billionth time.
Whatever, man.
The answer is 98.6 degrees.
Oh,
I literally know everything. I literally know everything.
That seems like such a low margin of error because, like, cracking, 99 is like, or 100 is a high temperature.
Cracking 100 is pretty not good.
Exactly. And so it seems like really low.
Dude, there's a lot of shit going on.
Really
there's
low
a lot of shit going
margin of
on.
error there.
You hit 0.4 degrees higher than normal, your body's, what the fuck's happening,
True.
There's a lot going on here. You got some cells.
I don't know.
You got some organs,
Do
you got some
not know.
trumpets, you know? There's a lot of shit going on.
Either way, I'm down for the new
City
whatever new regulations or
I'm game for the new bar life. I'm game.
just take my temperature,
Take my temperature,
take my information,
kiss me on the cheek,
whatever
stamp
you want.
me,
Yeah,
mark me,
Don't
brand
care.
me.
as
Don't
long
care.
as I can get into a bar
Let me have a beer
tomorrow.
right now.
Also, did you see those things? I sent you a video of it. They're like the bumper tables.
That would never work.
Dude, that'd be so fun though.
You know that wouldn't work.
So I mean, because at first I was like, they're not even 6 feet. What the fuck? But
3 feet.
they're
3
3 feet, 3 feet.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. They're little bumper tables. Imagine drunk guys getting into a fight and they can't get at each other and they're trying to catch it. They're trying to, and then they start throwing things. But
Yeah.
But
But
it would-
you can't really dodge properly because you have this table next to you.
But I think I'm interested to see all of the innovative solutions
That'd be really-
that
if-
happen.
Honestly, if it was a high end bar and they had a good shock system and you could put your beer down and walk around and just pick it up whenever you want,
Yo,
I might be down with it.
incoming business idea
we
that
go.
also, I mean, don't steal it, please. But
TM.
Lazy River Bar,
How would that work?
huge lazy river.
Right.
One section of the river is the bar section. So when you get around, you order a drink for the next rotation, and off you go again.
That's a good idea.
Because pool bars are fantastic, swamp bars are great, and lazy rivers are great.
Oh god, on that great idea, the AC came on. We gotta
The
get out of
AC
here.
came on.
The
We
AC
do.
came on. We gotta get out of here.
But lazy river bar, boom.
boom, boom. Let's
Boom.
get out of here. Where they find you?
Dmore723 on Instagram, TikTok, and that's it.
You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys podcast, share with your aunts and uncles, buy our merch, do all those things.
Link in
and,
description. Picky Boys TikTok. Keep loving.
and Spotify, reach out to us and we'll sign that deal.
Yes.
As soon as
Yes.
offer it.
I tell you, it's getting hot in here, man. That AC needs to come on.
All right. Goodbye.